Hello students, welcome to the class. Today we are going to start with the new topic, that is agreement of the verb with the subject. Now this long topic of the chapter, this long topic name of the chapter, what does it indicate? Agreement of the verb with the subject. Now the verb must agree with the subject. This is the meaning of this chapter. So whole chapter is based upon the concept of the verb agreeing upon the subject or with the subject. It should agree with the subject. Now what does it mean that the verb should agree with the subject? What does it mean actually? So a clear idea will I give you, that is, if I say that girl is studying, so we used girl, right? So girl is the subject. We studied in the previous video what is the subject and the predicate. Girl is studying, right? So girl is a singular or a plural? It's a singular word, right? It's a singular noun, girl, only one girl. So the verb must agree with the subject, means girl is studying. Can I say girl are studying? No, I cannot say girl are studying. Why? Because there is only one girl. We are talking only about one girl, right? So girl is studying will show you that the subject and the verb are with the agreement of each other. This is what the chapter is about, that the subject must agree with the verb and the verb must agree with the subject. If it is a singular noun, then the verb must be in the singular position only. Let's start with this chapter. So we already learnt a verb must agree with its subject in number and its person. For example, if I say Ram and Shyam is going to school. Is this sentence proper? No. You all know it. Why? Ram and Shyam is going to school. Something is wrong in the sentence. Who will tell me what is wrong? Okay. I know you have identified the error. The error is going to school. Ram and Shyam is going to school, or Ram and Shyam is studying. So what is the error? Is. The word is. What is wrong with the word is? Because I used two person. Two persons name I used in the sentence and I used is. Is it proper to use is with plural noun? No, it is not possible and it is not suitable also. Why? Because whenever we will use plural noun, we will use plural verb. For example, if I say mother is cooking, can we say mother are cooking? No. Can we say mother and father are cooking? Yes, we can say mother and father are cooking. My parents are cooking. But whenever we use the word are, at that time the subject must be in the plural form. Same way, this chapter is all about the agreement of the subject with the verb. Let's look at the definition. A verb must agree with its subject in number and place. Here are some more examples to make you understand. The dog are running. See the first sentence, students. The dog are running. Right? Coming to the next sentence. The first sentence is something with it. What is it wrong with the first sentence? The dog are running. Is it right to use are? No. As we talked earlier, the are will not be used with the singular word, right? So over here we will not use are, we will use is. So in the second sentence, the correct sentence is given to you, the dog is running. Same way in the second sentence, in the second example, he are a clever boy. He are a clever boy. Yes, he are a clever boy. No, are will not be used with the singular noun. Again the same mistake. So in the next sentence we have used he is a clever boy. I hope this is clear to you. What is the subject all about? What is the chapter all about? Let's look at some more examples. we think of an amount of money, period of time, distance or weight as one thing. So we use a singular verb with such subjects, right? For example, if I say 4 years is a long time to be without a job. I need a job just now. I need to study. I need to cook. I need to eat food. Full day I cannot be hungry. Right? So what all these sentences mean? All these sentences mean like to give you the period of time, full day, 4 days, 4 years. All these sentences mean like period of time. So whenever period of time is given in the sentence, we will use is, not are. Okay, because the period of time will be used with the singular verb. Let's look at some examples. First example is 4 years is a long time to be without a job. So we have used 4 years and we have used is along with it. Second example is 10 kilometers is quite a long walk. So 10 kilometers is giving you a distance. That 10 kilometers is a quite long walk. So already we have used is because this is a period of time and this is the distance. In the third sentence, we can see 5,000 rupees seems a lot of money for a shirt. 5,000 rupees is too costly. So 5,000 rupees which is explained over here, that 5,000 rupees seems a lot of money for a shirt, that will also be used with a singular verb. Let's look at some more rules. So in the second thing, we can see names of things which have two parts. For example, shirt and a trouser, scissor and a scale, or if I say jeans and a shirt, pajama and a shirt, or if I say shirt and a pant. So it has two parts, right? If I say book and a pen, bottle and a lunch box. So there are two parts in all these words. Same way, whenever the two parts are given like spectacles, scissors, trousers, pants, jeans, pajamas, etc., all these are plural. So they take a plural verb. For example, if I say my spectacles are on the table. Now what does this mean? Spectacles means there are two spectacles or there are only one spectacle. Or okay, if I say that my trousers were dirty, my trousers were dirty, or my jeans need to be washed, or my jeans need washing, his trousers were dirty, or your spectacles are on the table. In all these sentences, parts of things are given to you. Parts of a thing is given to you. So there are two parts of spectacles, trousers and a jeans. So we have used plural verb because the subject is also in the plural. We have used the verb is also in the plural form. Okay. Now the third rule, that is news is singular. News is singular. Have you heard any news? So what did I ask you? Have you heard any news? Why did we use any? Why didn't we use some? Because news is a singular word, and that way we'll use the verb also in the singular position. If I say the news is interesting, this news is interesting, then news is the singular word. This news is interesting. The news is at 6:30 on channel 5. The news is surprising. So we have used is in all these sentences. Why? Because the word news is a singular word. Next, we can see subjects. Subjects like maths, English, physics, economics, right? Science, social, so many subjects to learn. But do you know the subjects are a singular form or in a plural form? The subjects are in a singular form. Yes, English. Do we say English are my favorite subject? No, we say English is my favorite subject. So whenever is used, we know that the verb, the subject is also a singular. So Science is my favorite subject. Economics is to be understood. Maths is to be practiced daily. So, in all these sentences, we have used the verb is. So, that way, we will use the verb along with the nouns. Now, you can see the next rule, the noun police has a plural meaning and takes a plural verb. Can you say like police and can you say the police in a singular form? No, we cannot say police in a singular form. The police is dirty. Can we say? No. The police is very angry. No. We will use the police word in the plural verb. Let's look at the examples. The police have arrested my neighbor. So, we have used have. We did not use has. Why? Because the word is plural form. So, the verb will be also in the plural form. Second sentence, the police force have been working very hard in this pandemic. If we say have been, why did we use have been? We shall use has been, right? No, we will use have been because the police is in the plural form. It is not in a singular form. Same way, for the singular form, we will use singular verbs. Coming on to the next, when a plural noun or a pronoun follows either of, neither of, any of and none of, we can use a singular or a plural verb. Neither of them comes regularly. Both of them are very late. So, this sentence shows you that the person is talking about two persons or the noun is in a plural form. So, whenever the noun is in a plural form, that is over here neither of. We can also use comes, we can also use come. Both of them are correct. So, in this sentence, whenever either, neither, any, none is used, in these type of sentences, we can use the verb form as singular and the verb form as plural also. I don't think any of these phones are worth buying. We can say are worth buying because we are talking about two phones, but we can also say is worth buying. So, both of them are correct. Coming to the next slide, in sentences beginning with there, the real subject comes after the verb. There is a man at the gate. There are 5 people standing. There weren't any books on the table. So, we are using the word there and so we will use the verb like is also and like are also. Why? Because the sentence is beginning with there. The real subject comes after the verb. So, in such cases we will use is also, we will use are also, we can use any form of the verb because the subject is coming after the verb. Okay students, so I hope this chapter is clear to you. The chapter was agreement of a verb with the subject. Whenever you use a sentence, make sure that you use a proper form of the verb along with the proper form of the noun. And after this chapter, you have to complete the exercises given in the textbook after this chapter. Till then, if you have any doubts, you can contact me. Thank you.